it is a kind of almost a guilty pleasure late night chill stream where I know I'm not going to get a ton of support, but not every game that I play has to be about support. So even though I'm getting direct feedback to drop it from certain parties, I don't want to drop it because I love the game, right? All right. You guys like pizza? I know I do. I love pizza. I'm Italian. I'm disappointed that since I moved out here to the West Coast, there is not a real authentic East Coast Italian style pizza out here. Would you like to have a pizza party with me? Mamma mia, make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie. Turn on the ovens, mozzarella, and delicious. Take the dollars and roll it out the toss it again. Pizza pie, make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie. Pizza pie, delicious pizza pie. Pizza pie, pizza pie. Turn on the ovens. Salvano cheese, Salvano greasy shit, crazy meat.
Welcome back to So About Part 2. This is the final boosh.
Yo, this is Madhouse.
And now it's time to get into our favorite retard.
Oh yeah, that retard, huh?
It's Phil time already.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we decided to split this into two because we wanted to talk about our piece, but we didn't want to drag down the Phil segment. So we decided to split it into two because we don't know how long this is going to take.
And for all those looking for Phil content, you can just go straight to part 2.
Yeah, so fuck what we say. Let's get into some Phil.
Okay.
So I guess we should preface ahead of time that we're not particularly handling any fighting game stuff regarding Phil today. It's more about general purpose Phil stuff. I want to see how we hang with just reacting to Phil being Phil.
Yeah, and plus he's trying to stay away from fighting games now. Because, I think people finding out that he is a sham.
There's still plenty of fighting game stuff to go over. We don't have to go over what's currently Phil. I just think we should. I just want to do it this week.
Pick and choose.
Pick and choose,
Because he's boring as fuck.
Yeah.
So right now we're going to go over the suggestion box.
Yeah, his feedback box. And we're going to see how that makes us feel.
Heavy quotations on suggestions.
Yeah, because he does.
Heavy quotations.
We'll get into it.
Okay, so I'm in the suggestion box.
Yo, what is that humming noise in the background?
That's like the sound of his computer or something. I don't know.
It's so distracting. It's like he in a fucking wind tunnel.
I guess we're not doing any better with the echoing.
I would rather have a little echo than a constant.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and also we're not claiming to be professionals.
Yeah, but it's like we may not be professionals, but our shit come across as way more professional than hell.
Well, yeah, it's
he was doing this for over 15 years.
It's weird because we've only been here about 7 months, and this is the interesting thing I always find about like our relationship with Phil. Because once again, I don't hide the fact that Phil is a inspiration, for lack of a better term, inspiration for our channel. We just decided like if this idiot can do it, then why can't we do it? We're smarter than Phil at the very least.
Most people are. Inspirations don't always have to be a positive thing.
Yeah. But that's what we decided to do. But it's interesting that, like I said, we call ourselves part-time detractors. I find it interesting that we're not just like detractors, right? So we have to sell our own content on top of like shit talking Phil.
Yeah, which is pretty easy.
So that kind of puts us in a, I don't know how many more other people do that, but that kind of puts us in a pretty unique box where we also have to try to sell our own bullshit. And we have to make sure that we don't fall into the same trappings as Phil in general.
You have to be blind and stupid to fall into the same trappings as Phil.
Yeah, but let's actually get into the video.
Okay.
Just so you know, someone posted up a suggestion that's like 7 paragraphs. I'm not kidding. And essentially, they're suggesting so many things. Like we could take them one by one, but this will be like the rest of the podcast. I'm serious. This is like so many things. And I'm wondering if a lot of the things are even things that are important to you guys.
Shouldn't this idiot be happy that like people are actually suggesting shit for his shitty little channel?
I don't trust this suggestion box at all. I never did.
Well, it's a grift. It's a grift from my understanding. And
like for me, I feel like it's a stall tactic. Like he's doing this just so he can try to push a little more money out of his dents.
Do they have to pay? No, they gotta do is leave
They don't
comments.
have to pay, but you know they will.
Do they though?
No, I don't think so. I think you just read it off the comments. But you know what's Phil? Everything is about the dollar.
Yeah, but I don't understand. Like he's already kind of this is not the first time we heard about his suggestion boxes where he doesn't really suggests he doesn't take heed to any of the suggestions. He just kind of uses it as an excuse to shit talk people.
Yeah, they and the distractors and shit.
I know Ann made one a couple of weeks ago. Ann actually left comments, critical and constructive comments about Phil stuff.
For all you who don't know who Ann is a fellow distractor. Is Ann 1337.
Yeah, so he left a suggestion about Phil doing some things, and he just laughed him off, and I think called him a troll. So why does anybody even leave him suggestions to begin with?
Because they think they can fix him. It's like anybody with any real suggestions about how to fix it is a troll.
It's just I don't get him. He's already trying to undermine this dude.
He do everything correct.
Oh, there's 7 paragraphs. This is going to take the whole podcast. Then guess what? I wouldn't be terrified that there's 7 things that people would suggest on our channel. I'd be like, oh man, that's a lot for me to improve on. Then somebody has a lot to say. And
not all criticism is constructive criticism, but Phil really do need constructive criticism.
He needs to be off YouTube. That's where he needs to be off because he's not interested in improving. Like I said, I don't get the suggestion box could have been something good for Phil. He could have actually took these considerations and made his shit better for whatever he should be more worried about making a small niche for himself because he's never going to be as popular as he thought he was back in the day.
He wasn't never that big. He was never that big.
That's why I said that's why he thought he was popular. So it's just interesting how he's already trying to undercut this guy who actually cares about his fucking channel.
I don't think he care, but it is obvious shit Phil can improve on. But if it costs money or hurt his feelings, he's already over it.
Ego or money.
Ego or money.
I'll give you an example, and this one's absolutely hilarious. All right? I'm gonna read the first one. You're gonna laugh so hard. You ready for this? Here's a bunch of things to consider. This is how they started. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can read 11 and it still goes. Okay? So, ready? Suggestion number 1. Stop relying on feedback for decision making. Viewers want to watch what they want regardless of whether it makes money. You want to make content that profits. These aren't the same goals. You need to start making your own decisions. What?
So where's the joke?
It's funny.
Where's the joke?
It's funny because this guy has valid criticisms about Phil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's valid. It's like you stop asking for help. You gotta make some decisions yourself. It's your fucking channel.
You're a grown fucking pig roach.
42. He'll be 42 next week.
And I don't know how long roaches live, but I mean, that's pretty long for a roach. 42 years old. And like I said, he just dismisses him already. It's a legitimate criticism. Why are you asking people for help? It's okay every once in a while. That's fine. But you're asking people for help about the most innocuous of things. Should I turn up my volume? Is it low, Phil? Turn up the volume, Phil. Should I play this game? What do you want to play?
You don't want to make him, whatever.
The first suggestion is stop taking feedback to make decisions. And that suggestion is feedback given directly to help me make a decision.
I hate the way he say back. I hate the way feedback. I hate the way he say back.
Feedback.
He's a fucking no, but let me stop. Because he telling me that's what he want. We not even 10 minutes into the thing yet. He tilted the shit out of me.
I don't get what is like. This is literally a fucking child. This is how children react to criticism.
And now he gonna play Captain Semantics.
Oh, well, you're giving me feedback about feedback.
You telling me not to look at feedback while your suggestion is being feedback.
What a fuck.
See?
You know?
See?
Now I'm getting
because the certain word we call Phil that we're afraid to say on the internet.
He's a
he is.
It's just like, you can say, oh, that's a derogatory term. Whatever, man. I don't mean gay people. I mean, he's a feminine. He's a feminine.
Words have contacts.
Like, it's just, why? Why is he the way he fucking is? He's a child. He is literally a man child. He about to have a week-long birthday party. Like, it's fucking pathetic.
Already tilted. We're not the first suggestion yet.
the more I hear Phil talk, the more chest hairs I get. Because I notice what I do, and I'm like, oh shit, I got responsibilities and crap. I'm a grown fucking man.
He married, though.
Look at this grown fucking man.
He's married. He's a grown man. He got a wife and a cat.
I just don't understand how he has fans. And I understand they're regarded. I get that. That's kind of ironic using regarded than just saying like 5 seconds ago, but whatever.
Oh, well, I guess they're retarded now.
But it's just, oh my God, why is he the way he is?
I hate him so much.
You're giving
like,
me,
I don't hate people. I hate him so much.
You're giving me feedback to address my feedback. Like, what the fuck does that mean? You know what he means.
Captain Semantics.
What? You gave me feedback to try to sway my decision making that says don't take feedback to sway your decision making. That was the first thing he suggested. And then he went on to suggest 10 more things that also should not sway my decision making. Do you understand?
Jeez, it's just such a childish gotcha moment. It's not even funny.
He figured the smartest guy in the room. That's why he in that room.
He's feeling himself.
Yeah.
He's probably really feeling
He's
himself.
sitting there beating himself off again.
Look at him. I got him. The fucking idiot.
You see that cat? I got him.
Yeah, you see that cat? 360 no scope.
Yeah, it's a slam dunk.
Yes, swish dunk.
I love all the micro snorts too.
Yeah.
Stupid pig.
This is what happens. This goose laugh he does.
Oh, because his feelings hurt.
Yeah, this is what he does when his reality is shooken.
Shaken.
Look, man. This is what he does when a little of his delusion is broken.
When his ego is shattered a bit. Just shit.
He knows damn well that guy is right. But he has to try to save face. To whom? I don't know, but he needs to try to save face.
He playing it off.
He's playing. Yeah, and then he puts his hand on his face. What do people say? He enter clown mode.
Yeah, clown mode.
Like, it's just, that's what happens. He knows he's right, and he can't argue a true counter reason.
No.
Why? He should not heed his words.
So he's trying to play him off as a joke.
And that's what he does. He just tries to make somebody come off as an idiot, and then he comes off as an idiot. Man, I would love to be in the air. I would love to be in the room with one of his fans while this happens.
I would love to be in a room with him.
Ew.
Yeah. Stick my fist right up there.
What the fuck was that? You saw the way he stretched his face?
Oh no, yeah, because it's leather at this point.
Jesus Christ!
He's one unfortunate man.
Gee, he's like the fucking, oh my God, it's been a long time since I've seen MIB. But he is like the guy,
the farmer dude
who goes inside like the other people's skin.
Is that the farmer dude who's like,
yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
Will Smith. He's that guy. He is that guy. I can see why people say like his skin suit is malfunctioning.
Yeah, because he's a lizard in a human suit.
Like he doesn't care about his look so much that he just stretches his face and he picks his face live. He stretches his face out to uncomfortable proportions live.
He knuckles his ears and then wipe it on his jammies.
Like what the
live?
What the fuck is he?
A reptile in a human suit.
Jesus fucking Christ!
He don't get social cues because he's not from this planet.
What? So he does have some kind of mental disorder. There's no denying that he doesn't. There's no denying that he has some type of mental problem, right?
If he got a mental problem, the other lizards got mental problems.
All these locals got some kind of mental problem, don't they?
Now, realistically, Phil do have some type of mental deficiency.
He has to. This has to be like Asperger's or something strange that cuts off some kind of social disease. Because, like, who does this shit unironically? Phil constantly feels like he's a strange Adult Swim bit.
Listen, here's the thing. Let's actually address this logically and not as a joke, because I understand what the person is saying. Here's the deal. Here's what's happened in the last year to 2 years, I've become way more of an interactive streamer and persona on the internet. What does that mean? It means that back in the day, when I started on YouTube, I used to be isolated. There was no live streams. There was no interaction when I did live stream. It was just Phil sits here, plays a game, acts like he's alone, doing solo commentary, and that was that.
First, nice snorts.
Yeah, he's been getting better at them.
And isn't he still isolated though?
No,
but he is just the guy who just sit down and play the game and ignore everybody.
No, he's talking about that nowadays. The reason why he asks for feedback is because he's a lot more of an interactive streamer nowadays. That's the reason. It has nothing to do with he's delusional. He flipped what that guy said into pure uncut delusion. That's what he did. Somebody said, well, stop asking for feedback. Oh, see, you're confused. I'm asking for feedback because I'm interactive with my audience nowadays. Why not ask for feedback? Remember back in the day, I used to talk to myself and not interact with anybody. He thinks somebody saying, don't ask for ridiculous amounts of help for the most casual of things live as don't interact with your audience.
But he don't interact with his audience.
But he does that.
Barely. He mostly interacts with those who pay.
Yeah, but you know what he means. Like it's like him saying no, because he interact. All right, you mix me up. He interacts with his audience. I've seen a couple of streams where he talks to his audience and stuff. I think that's about the only good thing he actually does. But otherwise, he's saying this guy's saying ask for feedback, and he's saying the reason he's asking for feedback is because he thinks this is interacting with his audience. He thinks this is interacting with his audience.
Just talking at him.
He thinks this is what people do on a podcast. People sit on a podcast all day and just say, okay, welcome to So About.
What do you guys want me to talk about?
What do you guys want us to do? What kind of videos you want us to do next? Do you think we're too loud? Should I hit this little button here and cut it down? What should we do? That's what he thinks he's talking about. It's delusional.
I'll take your word for it.
That's what I got from it.
So when you take a look recently at things that I've been doing on my streams in the last 1 to 2 years, so many things are a direct result of feedback. Phil, do some React content. Everyone else does it. Okay, I'll do it. So I started doing it. I even made a channel for it, right? Phil, bring back the old playthroughs, the ones that are missed on the internet. Do more content related to your old classic style. We like that. Okay, so I create a whole channel for it, DSP Throwback, and that's rolling right now, right? Don't just talk to a slideshow when you open your stream every day like you used to do, because I used to literally do this. Talk to a slideshow. This was my intro every day. Instead, if you're going to do this, talk to us on Facecam. Okay, I will, and I'll make it a podcast.
We're still at the beginning.
Yeah.
All the shit he improved on, quote unquote, improved on, came out of dire straits.
I do you one better. All the shit that he says he improved on is something that he could try to grift somebody on.
No. DSP Reacts is only there because I think it was something wrong. Like he tried to monetize the channel to make more money.
Yeah.
And DSP Classics is there for the exact same reason. They're not there because of direct feedback. He talked it into existence. And he loved to talk shit into existence. You remember he was sitting there, well, we could have my normal channel, my old type of commentary, and he talked it into existence. No one asked for it. A lot of people is no one.
Yeah, when he always says a lot of people, he just means him. But my thing is, why is it that every time there's a suggestion where he can kind of squeeze money out of people, he hops on it? But when it's something like
Fix your lighting.
Fix your lighting. We don't want to see your gold face.
Turn yourself down.
Turn yourself up. You're too low, which I think is one of the suggestions on here. Turn yourself down. Turn yourself up. You're too low. Get a better camera. Things like that. Things that cost money. He doesn't want anything to do with it. These are trolls making these suggestions. But that's not what podcasts are.
That's what he think podcasts are.
Podcasts are not a thing where you just talk it. They can be. You can just talk it to the ether, but usually when you do a podcast, you have something to say.
A subject.
I'm not saying that thing has to be important. Just like how we were talking about like Toriyama and shit earlier. I know a lot of people won't be into that part, but maybe some people are. That's a podcast. We have stuff to say.
And at least we got a driver to bounce off of.
Yeah. He thinks podcasting is just hearing him talk
about anything. He loved to hear that. He loved to hear himself talk.
Anything. Talk about anything. Here's what happened on my day off. You have to make sure it's interesting, Phil.
Bitch, nobody care about your day off.
It's not interesting, Phil. I'm not saying that we're over here being Howard Stern or what's the other one?
Yeah, but we're
Joe Rogan or anything.
But we're actually talking about shit. He got podcasts where it's either dead air him reading shit or he just going on about nothing.
And then the way we do these, we make sure it's not any like a whole lot of dead air going on.
How can it be? We talking about Phil.
So he's just delusional.
He the worst type, man.
He wants to make a podcast, but doesn't know the first thing about making podcasts.
No, it's like DSP Reacts.
And I'm not saying we know anything about making podcasts, but at least I listen to enough podcasts to know what goes into making them, for the most part.
It's like DSP Reacts.
Experience will have to be experienced, but still.
It's like DSP Reacts. Like, let's say...
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, like 10 years, shitting on DSP Reacts. Now, all of a sudden, you asked for it, I made a React channel.
And he's not even reacting. Once again, he thinks just because he's there, just because he calls it that it counts. Just because you call yourself a podcast does not mean you can go around and just have copious amount of seconds of dead fucking air.
Yeah, but it's more about the prestige. It's more about him having a title behind it.
And then he thinks reaction, and I see some of his reactions. His reactions are, that's weird.
Repeat what somebody says.
Go home? Yeah, that's really weird too. That's what he thinks reaction is. And I'm not saying reaction is some kind of highbrow content, because essentially this is what reacting is. Essentially,
yeah, but
we're reacting to film.
You should be able to add on to what you've seen, like we did.
It doesn't take much. Just watch something and react to it, Phil.
Just like Rayton said, have a care, Burnell. Have a care.
Nobody's going to get that.
Get it now.
But it's just like, that's... Okay, well, yeah.
Let's continue, man.
All right.
So I've been directly taking your feedback now for like 2 straight years. Look at the whole setup behind me is a direct response to your feedback. The feedback you've given me is why I have improved visual quality, improved background. Hell, the microphone right now sounds better, correct? That's because of you. Because you guys kept complaining and eventually said, all right, let's tackle it. This is the next thing we can tackle. Let's adjust the knob. Let's adjust in OBS. And now the audio has been upped in all of my content, which has always been a complaint over the years. My volume's too low. Now my volume is louder, right?
I had to turn you up on editing software, Phil.
He's so proud.
He's so proud. I'll take your suggestions as long as I don't have to move that much.
He's so proud of that shitty ring light that exposes his ugly face, his like 360p ugly ass face. And he's so proud of the trash he got in the background.
It's so low. He's so low effort, man. He's so low effort. And I'm not saying like we're not behind the camera yet, but I bet you as soon as
we at least look better than him.
I mean, granted, we do look better than him. But what I'm saying is, once you see TCB on camera one day, you're going to love us.
Once you see TCB on camera, consequences will never be the same.
Never be the same.
Never.
Yeah, we just gotta get a good enough camera because I can't go past 480. I can't go past 460p because if I go past 460p, I'm a dead man. That's Phil. Because you seen his shorts, right? Where he's
yeah, he looked like a waterlogged light bulb.
He looks like a water bear.
Like I said, he looked like somebody. He looked like you took a Halloween mask, right, and put it over a comically large light bulb.
Light bulb, yeah.
So it's all sagging and shit like that, and it's all light bulb shape. You heard about this flat head shit, but we can talk about that later.
Oh. his cradle head, what the fuck is called, flathead syndrome. Oh my god.
It could be a double-edged sword. And what I mean by that is, for example, in a time when, let's say there's a bunch of games coming out, and I know that I can't play all of those games. And personally, maybe I would prefer to play one over the other, but then I ask for your feedback, and it's the opposite, right? No, I'd rather have you play this one instead. Focus on this one, not on this one. I mean, it literally just happened. People say, just drop Like a Dragon. Well, no.
Bro, could you explain to me this gaming thing he keeps having?
What you mean?
These gaming issues? If there's multiple games, how can I choose one? Well, for A, when you're on a stream, it's supposed to be about you, not particularly the game that you play. Anybody can play a game. He
relies on, he don't have any discernible personality other than being a piece of shit.
Yeah. That is his personality.
That's his entire personality. You can see, to some people, that's off-putting. So what Phil do is he rely on the newest, hottest release. God, I hate when you say release. The newest, hottest releases.
You know, like when he says newest and hottest?
He relies on those to bolster his personality. That's why on every first part, he on clown mode.
Because I see this
meme, go viral.
I see the meme that people say, like, this will save the stream. And I know it seems like I'm ignorant to a whole bunch of Phil stuff, like, but I'm not like, I'm in on Phil now, but I'm not like a lore expert or anything like that. Like, you know way more about Phil shit than I do. So I want to try to get, you're the closest we're going to get to a Phil psychologist type. Like, you understand Phil a lot better than I do.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why, if you just pick a game, you either have your audience choose or you choose a game, and then you have those people watch the stream for you. Your reactions and shit like that.
Well, it stems from two things. The first one is circling back to the beginning of the suggestion. He don't want to make a decision for himself. That lead to the second part, to the fact that he could be like, see, you guys wanted this. Where's my money? You guys wanted this. Because he do everything correct.
It's insane that he thinks that he can just exist and get money. I guess that's how it's been working. But it's insane that he thinks like that's the way life should go. Like, sometimes when I come back from real life and I get back to the internet mode, I keep forgetting like somebody like Phil is an actual person.
He had to be seen to be believed.
Like, I keep saying, wow, this dude really expects people to give him money because he played a video game.
He's here. Give me money.
He's here. Give me money. Give me money, please.
Money, please.
Like that. Every time I re-engage with the internet and then re-engage with Phil after a while, it's like I always forget how, like, this guy's essentially a fucking cartoon character.
Oh, yeah.
Or he's like a side character on a sitcom. He's so over the top with it.
He's a joke. Sitcom is the right word. He's a joke.
It is a kind of almost a guilty pleasure late night chill stream where I know I'm not going to get a ton of support, but not every game that I play has to be about support. So even though I'm getting direct feedback to drop it from certain parties, I don't want to drop it because I love the game, right?
You can say whatever you want about it.
You're laughing at the snort toss.
He's learning how to toss his snorts. You can say whatever. He's like Cyclops with optic blast. And he just makes a different pose.
Yeah, precision snort.
Precision snorts. Like, but isn't everything he plays about support? Because when he doesn't get support, the first thing he does is let you know about it.
He know Yakuza's dead in the water.
Okay.
So what he's saying now is every stream don't have to be about support. Yeah, every stream don't have to be the Yakuza streams don't have to be about support because you're expecting people to support you in different ways.
Wait, but he's really not playing Yakuza for support anymore?
No, he playing it for support. He know he's not gonna make a lot of money off of Yakuza.
Oh, so he's kind of saving face again.
Yeah, Phil is about getting all them shekels. It don't matter if it's 2 cents he get from Yakuza. He's gonna play that game and get that 2 cents. Cause all go to polls. How you supposed to pull them Hogans?
I don't know where we're gonna be in the next 2-3 years with this channel. I think we're gonna be doing it for a while despite it. But I don't know where we're gonna be in that time. But you can take this to my grave. We will never, ever be caught. We will never be caught shucking and jiving for fucking
shekels,
dollars, schmeckles. If you like, what the fuck? For literal dimes. He is okay. Well, okay.
We gotta get it off this first part.
I know.
But again, I never would have played that game if it weren't for you guys giving me feedback and advice anyway. So
he was actively trying to avoid Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, he didn't like that. Like he's talking about he don't like RPGs like that.
No.
No, he likes RPGs.
No. It wasn't about the RPG. It wasn't about the D&D. It was about he was scared of the potential sex stuff.
Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate does have like sex in it and shit.
Yeah, he wasn't afraid of playing the game. He was coming up with every excuse he could to avoid the sex stuff.
It's like Stellar Blade.
Who?
Stellar Blade.
Oh, yeah.
It has the
who got PS5? I don't know.
Yeah,
chick with the fat ass.
That has the chick with the curves, and he wants to avoid it because I remember him saying, "Oh well, I don't want it to turn into like my chat becoming horn dogs and whatnot over this female protagonist." I don't know how many playable characters there are, but they're all probably the same kind of style of chick, right? So I don't want my chat talking about, oh, she's attractive. What is wrong with him in sex appeal?
I have no clue. A therapist can make millions on working with Phil.
Was this before or after he jerked off on stream?
I think it was when he started seeing Cat.
So this didn't come up after he jerked off?
I think, no. I think this happened because he's afraid Cat might say something.
But wasn't he, when he jerked off, he was married to Panda, correct?
He was never married to Panda.
I'm sorry. He was with Panda, He was with Panda when he jerked off, right?
They broke up later that year, I think.
Yeah, so he couldn't have been doing the sex stuff. So this has to be some kind of weird
Cat thing.
After effect from when he jerked off.
It's not. He made mistakes with Panda, and he realized he made mistakes with Panda.
But what does that have to do about sex?
Because he
And then we're not even talking about... Okay, I guess in Baldur's Gate's case... Well, how you pronounce it? Because now...
Baldur's, for you.
Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate.
I think it's Baldur's Gate.
It's not about sex. That game has sex, clearly. But Stellar Blade just has sex appeal.
Yeah, he afraid of both.
So I get if he has some weird...
Because you got to realize, him not acknowledging sex and being married and having a son called Jasper the Cat is him being an adult.
He would have to have sex to have Jasper, though.
Sex is juvenile.
So
sex is juvenile to him, but being racist and shit is not.
Sex is juvenile?
Yeah. That's why he look at it as him being juvenile. He's changed. He don't make sexual jokes no more. I've changed. Everything else is the same.
Well, he likes to convince people that he changed.
Oh, no, he never changed.
He never changed at all. He just kind of stopped doing sexual stuff, and he claims he stopped being racist. But I swear he said, like, nigger, like, a couple times.
He did. It's his favorite word. Through the power of Google, I figured out that it is Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate, yeah.
Okay.
Now, if Phil say Boulder's Gate.
I thought it says Baller's Gate.
Or Baller's Gate, whatever one come first.
And I don't want to sit here and play Baller's Gate 3 forever, or Boulder's Gate. So Boulder's Gate.
Yeah, oh, fuck.
It's fine. It's fine.
Baldur's Gate.
It's fine. Whatever we say is pronounced better than the way Phil does it.
Yeah, I guess.
But what's happened over the years is that I realized that you all out there, my live audience, have been a huge well of support and information. Like, getting your feedback has directly helped me to make big decisions that have impacted things for the better. Am I wrong? Like I said.
One of the suggestions out of his long historied 15-year illustrious career on YouTube, where he runs a successful business and everybody loves him, only the haters who go out their way to ruin his life for him and his family are the only like fallback to his fantastic career. No one told him that burping and snorting in the mic is bad.
Oh no, he does it all the time.
Did any of his feedback things yet say that you should stop burping?
I'm sure that's the main one.
You know, he did the interview and we watched that.
Oh no, he got full control over it.
So, and I get this was like some kind of, I want to say, passive aggressive attempt to get back at Let's Play. I mean, not Let's Players. Detractors. I get that part. And now it's probably some full-on Tourette's tick, probably. When he's not, like, when his life's not in the balance of, like, the interview.
Some type of spurg.
Some kind of spurging out moment where he does this. But we all know you're associated with snorts and burping now because of what you are. We all know that's what we call you Pig Roach.
Pig for a reason.
So why keep doing it? It doesn't interrupt anybody anymore. If anything, it's a source of comedy for people.
He's always right, man.
So why keep snorting? Because we all saw during the interview, they didn't snort. There was no snorting that entire fucking interview.
The problem is
wait, didn't he say before that he found the mute button or some shit?
Oh wait, no, I think. But all this could be a part of his oppressive, what is called?
What?
Defiant oppressive disorder, what the fuck is called?
His opposition disorder.
Oppositional disorder.
So that's like me saying like detractors are dumb constantly, like every 40 seconds, right?
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, well, this is Final Boo. She keeps saying detractors are dumb. And if I did that to get back at the detractors and now they're using it against me, I'll just stop doing it.
He's always correct.
Or he gets like a hard on the side. Like, I don't get this nigga.
No, there's no feces. He don't like sex, but he sure like feces.
Oh yeah, that's a really big thing for him too. Like
a scat fetish,
a lot of butt stuff.
Not butt stuff.
Not butt
just
stuff
scat.
in the sex room, man. I'm talking about what comes out of the butt.
Just scat.
That has to be a fetish, and I don't get that. I don't get armpit people. I don't get feet people. But at least that's a part of the pot, I guess.
The question is, what was he washing during the fappening?
Oh, probably some what is it, German or Russian scat porn?
Russian scat porn.
Yeah, like in South Park with the little Asian girls.
Look at the stream today and compare this to 2-3 years ago and tell me that this isn't so much better than what I used to do, that the production quality hasn't monstrously improved.
Snort aside, isn't this the exact same setup he's had since 2 years ago?
For a while now.
Visually, he moved his chair slightly to the left and he put up some digital art that he got from somewhere.
It was in the closet.
I get that. Visually, you change, but as far as I remember, and I've been following Phil for at least 5 years now, it's the same quality. Nothing's changed.
To him, it's changed.
And once again, I like to compare Phil to us. We attempted to make improvements in only 7 months. And I think these are improvements that Phil has never made.
No, why should he? He keep getting money for it.
It's ridiculous.
If it's not broke, why fix it? Just beg more.
Every change. You know, I get that sometimes it's an equipment thing. Like we have one good mic and we have one questionable mic, but we're making it work. We don't have the best like audio space in the world, but we're making it work.
You work with what you got.
Having money is fantastic and all, and fixing shit up that, you know, can help you improve your presentation of your videos is all great and all. But improvement is free. You can
sometimes
free, but I'm talking about like do for what Phil needs to do. For the most part, that shit is absolutely free.
The majority of the improvements Phil can make don't require any money at all.
Like, I am not here to say that we have the best audio or anything like that. But we still attempted to make improvements in the 7 months that we started this fucking channel.
Look, I'm going to say this here. Our channel in general and content in general is already better than anything Phil did in the past 15 years.
But that's anybody.
It's not hard. Phil's not a huge hurdle. Phil exists only to be stepped on.
Well, yeah, he is. See, that's why we're using him. Like I said, I'm not here to get in any drama with Phil. I'm not here to try to rally people against Phil. I'm just here to laugh at an idiot.
That's all he is. You point and laugh at the monkey. Don't feed him.
That's all. That's why I think he's going to appear sometimes and so about a bit more frequently now. Because I mean, I do find him interesting as not like as an entertainer or anything like that. But like I said, it's YouTube. YouTube is broadcast yourself. So nobody here is supposed to be a professional. But goddamn, care.
After 15 years, you think he'll have some type of professionalism.
Why do you have to lie about improvements in your streams when all you have to do is actually improve? All you have to do is get up from your fucking chair, waddle, and go change some dials. And you don't even got to do that. Most of the time it's through OBS.
Which you just realized existed.
Like, we don't get all the complexities of OBS. I get that.
Again, we're new. We wasn't in the game
and we're
over
not even
15 years.
And we're not even streamers. So I just don't get how. I mean, we know why. Okay.
So I always fought back on that. I don't think the green screen would work. Now, here we are years later. Literally, no one asks for a green screen anymore. Why? It's played out. It's old. No one cares about it anymore. It didn't add anything to anyone's streams to begin with. It was just a mentality of bandwagoning. Everyone did it, so just do it. And now...
That must be his oppositional defiant disorder talking. Because the reason why the reason why people stopped asking him about the green screen shit...
It was never happening?
Is because it was never happening. They got tired of asking.
Doesn't he have a green screen, though?
I don't know. And I don't care. The reason why he don't got a green screen now is because people knew it was like beating a dead horse.
Wait, and there's plenty of streamers... We're looking at a streamer today that has a green screen. What is he talking about? It's played out. How can a green screen be played out?
Because if more than one person do it, it's a gimmick. It's not for the improvement overall quality of something. It's a gimmick. He don't understand that.
So green screens are indeed a gimmick, but having a week-long birthday party for, once again, when you do any of these quote-unquote celebrations...
It's always the same shit.
Where you ask to play a game, you eat, and you drink.
And you do a tear maker now.
Or some kind of tear maker.
And mind you, the tear maker crap was the exact same thing as the React stuff.
And those are gimmicks. Well, those are meaningful gimmicks.
No, but those are gimmicks that changed his channel and made him better. He's a much better, more interactive streamer because he did the same thing people were doing 5 years ago. And now since it's actually played out, now he want to do it. And it's so unique because he's doing it.
Well, once again, green screens aren't played out.
They aren't. I'm going to talk about everything else.
Of course he does reacts when reacts are done. For the most part. Of course he does. What else is he doing? DSP throwbacks. I don't think that's anything to do about something.
Like tear makers.
But tear makers has been around for
at least 4 or 5 years now.
So what's next? He's just gonna hop on AI?
Probably.
Okay, guys, you want to know what the presidents think?
Oh yeah,
I can see that already. I can see it already.
Look, it's my new best friend. I was hanging out with
Donald Trump, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Donald Trump. And Obama. Bites fingernail.
No, what did they call him? What did the people say he calls black people?
Oh, stationary?
Yeah, in the first stationary president. Jesus Christ.
It's the right thing to do. Because I think I'm playing too many RPGs.
He's not playing too many RPGs. He's getting diminishing return of RPGs. That's what his too many RPGs thing is coming from. He's turning it to a gimmick, so he's trying to swerve it to make more money.
That's what RPG Overload is.
Oh, that's what he's calling it? I forgot.
It's like RPG Overload or
RPG Madness or some shit like that.
RPG Madness or some shit like that. Oh,
he's trying to swerve it.
But yeah, because he's not getting money. But can he just like he wage quits everything else? He just wage quit Tekken. So why don't he just wage quit these games?
Because he rage quit Tekken because he didn't quit Tekken because he didn't want to stop playing it. He quit Tekken because it was getting too hard for him.
Playing 3 right now. How am I going to play a 4th RPG? You might as well just retitle this DSP RPG. Why don't we just retitle the whole channel right now and all I do is just keep playing RPGs because that's what it is right now. I'm playing 3 RPGs and a fighting game. It's too much. It's overload. I don't want to fucking play nonstop RPGs. I need variety in my content. Even me, I'm going to get burnt out only playing RPGs. You see? So I need that level of variety. So maybe we need to take a step back from Dragon's Dogma 2. And that's a decision I think I'm making. You may disagree with it, but that's a decision I'm making. I took in feedback, but I'm doing what makes sense.
All right, so walk me through this logic. He's sick of RPGs.
Yep.
He is playing what? 2 RPGs?
Yeah, I think one of them is Baldur's Gate, Yakuza, and Dragon's Dogma, technically. Maybe I forgot.
Oh, no. Yakuza. You ready to say Yakuza?
Yakuza, Baldur's Gate, and I forgot the third one, but the third one might be Dragon's Dogma.
So,
I don't know the fighting game he's playing because he's not playing anything right now.
So, instead of just dumping one of the older RPGs that's taking him forever to play and playing the hot new release, why does he just play Dragon Dogma instead of one of the other games?
Because he want to drag out Dragon's Dogma.
Yakuza, he said out of...
No one's watching Yakuza.
He said out of his mouth, he's not getting support in Yakuza. If we have to live in Phil land, he's not being supported for Yakuza. Wage quit Yakuza and play Dragon's Dogma 2.
The thing I don't understand is that he was playing Sea of Stars, which is a fantastic game.
I like it. Yeah.
It was like Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
You know, the game that made him, quote unquote, cry.
Yeah.
So, if you put Sea of Stars on hiatus, why can't you put another game on hiatus? Like Yakuza.
So he's planning to play Dragon's Dogma down the road when it's not relevant anymore.
That's how he worked.
And if he had an actual personality to bounce off of, it wouldn't matter if Dragon's Dogma was a couple of months late.
Because that's how he worked. He want to drag out Dragon's Dogma, make as much money as he can off Yakuza and Baldur's Gate. I think Baldur's Gate.
But he's not making money on Yakuza.
Yeah, but once again, the shekels. You're ignoring the shekels.
But is he making money off what's the other one? Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Drop Yakuza, play Baldur's Gate, play Dragon's Dogma 2. It's simple.
Why? When he can squeeze the sponge. Yeah, okay. You gotta think of Yakuza like a dry-ish sponge. Yeah, you're gonna squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, and you might not get water the first time, but you might get a tiny little drop. An itty bitty little drop to quench that thirst.
That's petty.
No, it's pathetic. It's not petty. He's pathetic. So he's doing it so he can drag out Dragon's Dogma because in his eyes, he believes if he put it on a back shelf, people gonna want to see him play it later.
But we know what's going to happen. He's going to get to it later, and then it's going to be like nobody's around to support Dragon's Dogma.
And then it's the Shat fault at that point.
He does the same thing every time. It's an infinite Groundhog's Day for
He
this
did it
guy.
with Baldur's Gate. He just got lucky because it's all SJW and bullshit.
Oh my God, what is wrong with him?
He's an idiot.
The pop guard's too big, it's blocking them. It would be better if they had a different pop guard. Until I did the co-op with my wife, it wasn't an issue. It wasn't a big deal. So again, until I got feedback from my viewers saying that round pop guard was too big for us to do co-op, I never would have even known that I needed to upgrade that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't that, if I remember correctly, that suggestion of getting that new pop guard, that was his suggestion?
No, I think somebody suggested it.
Did they? Because I remember him saying like, oh, well, because we got the same pop guard. I got the similar pop guard right here for my thing. And like, how's it getting in the way of the co-op streams?
Because his wife is too fat.
I can't have two round things on screen at the same time. I'm sorry there, Derek. I didn't mean to scare you there. But he said that because he was making all these weird suggestions, and then I swear he brought up that the pop guard was too big. I don't think anybody suggested that. So,
I think they did. He just talked so much.
I know he's wearing us down.
He's wearing
man.
me the fuck out.
I don't know how detractors do it, man. He is wearing me the fuck out.
It's like a muscle. I gotta take a fat nap after this.
We may have to wage quit this shit.
Holy shit, bro!
You know, throughout this whole time, I forgot he was even talking about a suggestion.
It's just still the first one.
Fuck, man. Let's see if we can just power through this one specifically. Whenever he moves on to the next one, we'll wrap it up because we're damn near an hour.
Oh my God.
Feedback. Do you see my point? Listen to this. I'm going to continue on. You need to spend money to make money. If you don't start reinvesting to the channel on a level, it's too late. Here's all these upgrades that you can do. Ditch your ring light. Get 2 softbox lights. Search softbox lighting kit on Amazon. Turn on a set for $50 to $80. It looks better. It's less harsh. You can set a color temperature when you dial the white balance settings in OBS. Search Clark Technic Mic Booster on Amazon. For $50, you can boost the gain of your mic, putting it between the Scarlett and the mic, and this solves your quiet mic problem. Look at the Audio Technica AT4040. It's an upgrade from your current mic, and you give 2 mics for you and Kat streaming together. If you're going to move on towards making content over gaming, you have to upgrade your webcam. Look at 4K webcams like the Logitech Brio 4K, Razer Kiyo Pro Ultra, or the Insta360 Link. Get an HDMI 2.0 capture card, or 2.1 capture card that recently is released. You'll be able to play at higher resolution and get a better picture in the stream. Foremost, you have to get a new PC. It'll let you use your Stream Deck, and you'll have better encoding options like AV1 that allows you to stream at the same quality with less bandwidth. You can do this with cheaper Intel Arc GPUs, and the CyberPower PC has a model called the Z790i3 that's under $1,000.
I don't know what half that stuff is, but
I don't know what half that shit is, but he is absolutely correct.
I know some of that stuff is probably not needed for like Phil.
To have actual improvement is not needed.
But he's not wrong.
No, that ring light, get some soft lights. You ugly as shit, buddy.
That ring light can get fucked. Fucked. That ring light can get fucked. I don't want to see his illuminated snort sacks or his
bulbous nose,
or his drunkard nose and his trout lips and his DK teeth and his fucking flathead syndrome, light bulb head, water head motherfucker. But like, I get he probably doesn't need all that stuff. Some of that stuff can probably just be adjusted. Like, he doesn't need the mic improvements. All he has to do is use his in-program stuff to turn them up.
He don't edit his own shit.
So
he got dents for that. He got slaves.
I just like how he's just trying to read it fast. Once again, going back to trying to undercut the guy's opinion, where he's right. Yeah, like I said, he doesn't need all that stuff, but some of that stuff can come in handy for you.
He think he's showing them, dude.
And then he looks at people and say, Why do people think I deserve to fail? Well, this is part of the reason why. You know what?
Did he look with the what's up?
You know what? Whoever make it this far into the video, I am now opening the TCB suggestion box. Nobody would get this far, so no. I'm making this claim. The TCB suggestion box works a lot like the Phil suggestion box. You leave a suggestion, probably put down like what is it called? Suggestion, and then with a semicomma or something, or like a dash, and give us a suggestion of what we could do. Not a whole lot of money stuff because I gotta pay bills, but leave a suggestion on how we can improve our everything,
and then we can undermine you.
And then on the next So About, we'll do the first So About suggestion box. Whenever we get enough comments, or I doubt we'll get anything. But we'll have a So About suggestion box, and we'll read your suggestions live, semi-live, live on the Team Crossbody channel, and we'll take in your suggestions and see what we can do.
A suggestion box,
and we can show Phil or show my audience I'm getting wore out, and show our audience what an actual taking suggestions is. I don't even mind if Phil had pushback about some of these suggestions, but it's literally everything. It's literally everything. What's the point of opening a suggestion box if you think everything you do is right? What's the point?
I'm so exhausted.
I know, man, but I think we're nearing the end of the tunnel.
He's so exhausted.
A little while longer. Come on, we can do it.
He makes me so tired. You can't. You gotta have a rubber with this dude.
That's not going to help at all.
Yeah, because you can listen to like somebody's funny commentary.
We need Phil uncut because we can't have anybody else's opinion on this shit.
Oh,
we need Phil uncut, man. He's so fucking boring.
Oh my
He talks
God.
for so long, guys. I can't stress this enough. If you look at detractors and you see them just confidently break down Phil,
they're doing God's work.
I'm telling you, it is some type of muscle that needs to be built, a tolerance that needs to be gained, or a talent. Because, oh my God, I can't tell you how wore out I am just hearing this guy talk.
He is so unbelievably boring.
But let's see if we can wrap it up.
Let's wrap this shit up. It seems like he's moving on to the second one anyway.
So I'm trying to read what everyone's saying in chat, and the responses are very different. Some are like, well, they got a point. You got to spend money to make money, but they just put out a laundry list of things. That's a lot of money at once.
You don't have to buy everything in one go.
Yeah, but that's he got to do extremes. That's how you make his argument. It got to be extremes, or he don't have a point.
Why are you the way you are?
I hate him so much.
I don't hate him.
I'm so tired.
I don't hate him, but it's just I can't hate somebody who it feels like hate, but I can't hate somebody who gives me this much entertainment, even if it is painful to hear him unfiltered. Jesus.
It's fun to see him in pain, not physical pain, but that probably might be funny too. It's fun to see him get fucked. It's nice to see that, but when he in the driver's seat, it is
unbearable.
You don't gotta do everything I want, you freaking idiot.
I don't even know.
God, I hate him.
I don't even know how you get to that conclusion.
Because we're repeating ourselves, but his arguments have to be in the extreme. He thinks he in a driver's seat. Well, he is in a driver's seat because this guy can't respond back. You see, the last time he wasn't in the driver's seat, we got the interview.
True.
I know that I have to do upgrades at some point. Right now, I'm coasting. And what I mean by that is my capture quality is good.
Okay. Theridian slips. Is that the term?
Theridian slips. He said it sucks.
Yeah. He knows deep down his shit is trash.
Oh, yeah.
He knows it. He lets it slip once in a while. The true Phil, the Phil that's locked up deep within his mind palace.
Subconscious Phil, sub-Phil, S-S-P,
True Phil,
SCP,
Common Side Phil.
Common Side Phil.
Look, man, we're just stalling now.
Yes.
And someone's like, well, did they actually include a bunch of money with that suggestion? It's not great. It's not terrible. I gotta get to a situation where, number one, I can afford me daily messing with this PC. I have to still have a functioning. People are now saying random stuff and tagging me in the chat. It's distracting me. Sorry.
I'm calling it. Not even 20 minutes. Not even 20 minutes until about a 40-minute section. We're about like a couple of seconds away from 20 minutes. I can't take it. I thought he will be finished. He keeps talking and he keeps talking and talking and talking. I can't do it. We have to react to something.
We gotta react to something else.
Sometimes we'll bring modern Phil in, but we gotta hit like the sweet spot moments, the moments where we know we can laugh at, because we don't know what's up ahead, and we're sitting there just dead eyed waiting for Phil to say something interesting to talk about, and a lot of it is just us just waiting. Oh my God!
I like how he just slowly sucked the fun out of this. Maybe that's his plan. Maybe he knows this.
I think the next time we do this, we need to react to
something that's actually
some of Phil's greatest hits.
Either that or something that actually happened.
Like, I was thinking some of his DSP Tries It.
Maybe that might be good, but something actually have to happen.
Yeah, I can't.
Because this suggestion box shit, this suggestion box shit is just cancerous.
How can people like Ann, Meerkat, Theo,
Shanko,
Atlas, the Gatekeeper? What's the other one?
Chill Murray,
Steve. Who's the one? Vega. How can they do this weekly? It's impressive. I have a whole new respect for those guys. Wow. All right. That'll do it.
Look, fans got heated. I'm sorry if we said some words that probably y'all didn't jive with.
I'm not apologizing for saying words, man. I don't, like, come on, man. They're just words.
Context means something, man.
I'm not over here apologizing because I said, because we said what we said. Okay, we're talking here. Like, goddamn.
You know everybody's hypersensitive nowadays.
God, I didn't call you that, so down.
Like, it didn't come from a place of hate. It came from a place of hate because we hate Phil. So was it hate speech? Yeah. But not towards the people that, go through that type of shit.
What's the excuse everybody use? It's the environment I was grown in. So if you think we're being evil and malicious, then you're being classist.
Yeah, see, you said it. You said it.
There you go. But with that being said, oh god, now I'm talking like him. We'll see you next time on So About.
Oh my, thank you for watching.
Thank you.